Hey guys, welcome back to the X-Ring. So I'm back at it again today trying to develop this load for the 6mm Creedmoor. I will do some paper testing at 300 yards with some various charge grain weights. So the last time we left off, the 41.5 grains of H4350 was shooting pretty nice groups. So I loaded up 10 of them at 41.6, 10 at 41.7, and then 5 at 41.8. As far as today, it's 68.8 degrees. The barometric pressure is 28.02. The wind is pretty heavy today. We'll get into that in just a little bit. Humidity is at 60%. And the air density altitude, the altitude here is actually at 1800, and the air density altitude is about 3000. So that's what I've got on this right now. So what we're going to do is we'll start off. I'm not going to put a camera down range because it's really, really windy. I think it'll get knocked over. What we're going to do is we are going to start off at 100 yards, make sure that everything's zeroed. I will zero my turrets out with the 41.5 because I think that is a good load. And then we'll go from there and we'll see how it does at 300. Stay tuned. All right, so we have the lab radar set up. We'll go ahead and get a speed at the 41.5. Everything should be a little over 3,000 feet per second. Let me go ahead and get it on zero. I'm going to truly zero my turrets out, unlike last time. And I'm going to go for the top left bullseye. So first column, first target on the left. Okay, so it is nicking the small bullseye at 9 o'clock. But of course I did not get a speed reading, so it's very important I get this radar, this lab radar set up. It is the exact same hole. Still no speed reading. Guys, that is a really, really nice clover leaf. Unfortunately, I'm not getting a reading on the lab radar, and you do run into that quite often whenever you're running suppressed. The group is favoring just a hair left of center, but all three shots are touching. That's probably going to measure, you know, everyone says I need to do 5-shot groups. Unfortunately, I don't have that much ammunition right now. Like I said, I'm still doing load development, but I definitely need to get a speed reading. Stay tuned. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, so that's the 41.5. All right, so unfortunately, the lab radar, for whatever reason, I can't get a reading on it, but I don't have time to miss that data. I've got to get it. But I need to do it right now while I've still got a couple rounds left. I want to go ahead and get a 300-yard grouping with the 41.5 grains. So this will be a 300-yard group. I'm just going to come up 9/10. And we'll do a 3-shot group at 300 yards. I'm just going to aim center. I'm not going to make any corrections or anything. I just want to group on the bottom pie plate. Okay, so impact is at 12 o'clock. It's actually really high. It is about 2 inches away. Okay, that's not bad. I've got 3 shots that are within, it looks like about 1.5 inches or so, maybe 2 inches. Let's go ahead and follow it up with the 4th while I'm still on it. Problem is the wind's moving my target forwards and rearwards. I gotta wait just a second. Yeah, so not a bad group at 300 yards. It's about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. I'll know once I get up there and measure it out, but at 300 yards, it's not bad. Hopefully we'll see if it's a half minute. or whatever. But like I said, the target is moving forwards and rearwards when I do, it's changing what I'm seeing up there as far as high and low. But I think that 41.5 might be the ticket. Let me see if I can get some chronograph data going. All right, guys, so that is a 1-inch square, and this is the 300-yard target with the 41.5 grains. All right, guys, so I did get the chronograph to where it's registering now. I had to take the suppressor off. So I've got the brake on there. Let's see what kind of velocity we can get with the 41.6 grains. And we will shoot at the top right bullseye. Top right bullseye, same dope. Here we go. Okay, believe it or not, it's low at 6 o'clock with 30.63 as the velocity. 30.63. It is touching that, 30.46. 30.46. Okay, so the group opened up. I broke it clean. It doesn't seem to like this as much as the 41.5. 30.70 as the velocity. I am starting to get just really light ejector swipes on here. And I'll let you guys see that. I'll do some close-ups of it here in just a second. And we'll see what happens as we increase this pressure. Let's go to 41.7. 41.7. $30.83. 30.83. Still good on pressure signs.
Does that burn the 350 to the right of the 300 Rick? There's one for what right now?
Same hole. 30.83.
We're just a little off at 350 white target.
30.54. So my pressure signs are still good. Just seeing a little bit of swiping on the back, but not bad. This actually shows potential. So I might do that one at 300. I might do that in 300 and see what happens. We'll see what the group looks like at 300. We'll go to 300 yards, and then I'll save the 41.8 for last. All right, guys, so here we go. 300 yards. The last time I went up 9/10. I'm just going to go up 8/10 this time. But remember, we're just looking for the group. 4-shot group at 300 yards.
One inch below the bullseye. Oh yeah, not good. That one actually went way above and to the left.
Yeah, guys, she is all over the place. So it's not worth it. 41.7 is not going to be it. 41.5, guys, 77%, according to the PRS blogs, 77% of 6mm Creedmoor shooters are loading H4350 with, of those that are shooting 6mm Creedmoor, between 41.4 to 41.6. So that's where that magic number is. The 41.6 seems to be doing pretty good. So I'm going to stop at 41.6. I'll say that's the max because the grouping down there wasn't good. But at 100, the 41.7 was good. But at distance, definitely the 41.5 is the tightest grouping. So I think that's where I'm going to settle. I think it's good enough just to be at a little over 3,000 feet per second. Let's see what we get. That was the 41.7, so definitely not a good load. I think that accuracy node is right there at the 41.5. All right, guys, so that's the 41.5. That's 41.6. That's 41.7, which did really, really well at 100, but at 300 it was all over the place, and that's 41.8. All right, I hope everyone enjoyed that load development test for the 6mm Creedmoor. I'm still going to play around with a little bit more, but definitely 41.5 grains is where I'm going to settle on the charge, and I think it'll be good enough. Like, share, and subscribe. Hope everyone stays safe and healthy. Talk to you soon. Have a good one.